Welcome back, everyone, to the Barely Adults podcast. This is episode 9, and I'm joined here with Reese again.
Hello. Howdy.
Howdy. Jeez. What are you, Lil Nas X?
Don't ever say it again.
I'm just kidding. You're just as gay, though. I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I don't
really
know.
offensive, Chris.
Yeah, it's 2019. Gay people exist. My bad.
I'm gonna try not to bleed on your couch.
That's okay. Jocelyn got a bloody nose a couple weeks ago, and she bled on the carpet a little bit. But you can't even tell because our carpet is like funfetti themed, kind of.
I ate shit riding my skateboard. I started skateboarding recently, and so I was riding it back from the parking lot to my place, and right by the intersection, so I know people saw me. I just came out right from underneath me, and I slid across the sidewalk. And honestly, getting all scratched up, bleeding, that wasn't even the worst part, is I slid straight into this puddle of mud. And I was wearing all white shoes. They're just brown now. And then it got all over my ass. And so I walked back with the skateboard behind me, holding it like this behind my butt, so you couldn't see my butt because it looked like I shat my pants.
You probably did. Gee, this is why I don't get white shoes, dude.
Oh, Logan, white shoes look so clean.
I know. So Logan has like a fresh pair of white shoes that he wears sometimes, and I'm like super jealous. But at the same time, I'm like, I would get those things dirty in a second. That's why all my shoes are just black all the time. It's to hide all the crap that I step in. Yeah, and dude, like, and then today. We got a spill on there again. But you can't even tell because there's colors everywhere. It's right there. It's like purplish.
Yeah, I can tell. So.
Well, a little bit. It's like a slightly...
I actually like the way the coloration of it.
Yeah.
The only problem is talking about things that they can't see. So they don't understand.
Yeah. You talk about white carpet. It's kind of turning gray though, I feel like. Maybe we just need to like bleach it. I don't know.
Then it's gonna lose all the color.
I don't know. Yeah, Jocelyn's here. She's just playing Minecraft. Do you still play Minecraft?
I've never played Minecraft.
You've never played Minecraft?
No, I never did anything like trendy. Whenever something was like got popular, I stayed away from it.
Like silly bands?
No, I did those in the beginning, or like I don't know. I did silly bands. I definitely dealt. I was at Hoover. I was definitely dealing.
Yeah, dude. Hoover
playground.
Was like the battleground for silly bands, I felt
dude,
like.
I was dealing silly
we were
bands
silly
out there.
band gods. People were like, dude, how do you have 4 SpongeBob silly bands? I'm like, dude, you don't even want to know.
And now I just wear bead bracelets that say...
Did I say lasagna?
No, it says I heart vaginal sex.
Oh, nice.
Right next to my Lululemon scrunchie.
Nice. Is that for your hair?
I don't put it in my hair.
Or is that for your girlfriend's hair?
It's my girlfriend's hair.
Yeah.
I wear her scrunchie.
Nice. I have a friendship bracelet that my sister made me, but she also made a matching one for Jocelyn, but we keep forgetting it in Mason City, so...
You just don't
it's
care?
Just stuck there.
Jocelyn?
Oh, no, he's supposed to be getting it.
I'm supposed to grab it, but I always forget. But we're going there soon, so, like... Hopefully I can remember. We have like a whole list of things that we always need to bring back from home, and it's pretty thick. It's a thick list.
Wait, can we get back to the one thing you were telling me about earlier, the person that lives in Ryder?
Yeah. So somebody in we have a group project for one of my classes, and somebody in my group lives in the other half of campus, which is so far away.
Like
dude.
where like the towers are?
Yeah, where the towers are. And apparently, I don't know anyone's name, so like whatever, but apparently there's like a stripper there, which like cool for you.
Wait, in Ryder or like where the towers are?
Ryder.
So like because I live in Ryder. So there's a stripper?
Wait, is Ryder in the towers?
No, Ryder's in the quads right here.
No. It's in the towers.
Oh, well, you got my hopes up,
Doesn't that
bro.
start with R? One of them starts with R, I feel like.
I know nothing here, dude.
Dude, I don't know anything either. I don't know. It's in the towers. Either way, there's still a stripper.
Well, now it's not as exciting because
So,
in
like,
my building.
good for her for making her way through college, I guess. Whatever. I'll just sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something on the black market. I don't know.
Well,
But
you can
yeah,
make some good money from the Bionicles. Just kidding. We're not getting into that.
We're not getting back into the Bionicles, dude. Somebody that was like that's one of our only podcasts that has a comment.
Someone commented
on
on
the
it?
video. Yeah, they were like, mad respect from the Bionicle gang. I was like, lit, dude. Yeah, see, they're real.
He commented.
Us Bionicle people, we stick together.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, but apparently, like, this stripper owns a guinea pig, which is not allowed. From at least our dorm, we're not allowed to have those pets. But maybe it's a service animal. But I heard that it's not a service animal.
There's a chick on my floor in Ryder that they have a cat.
What? That's cool. Oh, walking the cat?
Yeah.
It's weird. Cats on leashes are weird.
I agree.
There's this every single time we're on the elevator, like after class or something, there is a dog that is so fluffy. Everyone's service pet here is fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. But like it always looks like it's smiling. It's always just like it's so weird. It looks like the Kool-Aid Man or something. I don't know. He's just so cheery. And then I was in class. I was in econ, and this girl has a service pet in there, and one of the dudes walks into class, and he's like, "Oh, dog's so cute. What's its name?" She's like, "It doesn't have a name." I'm like,
"What?
Whoa!" I was like, "That got it."
That's like John Wick. In John Wick, he has a dog. Does it have a name? No. Come, dog.
Yeah, it's like, what do you even say to it? Is its name just dog? What does the dog think its name is? I don't know. It's weird.
Can you imagine having a child and not naming it?
I was.
And you're just like, son,
dude,
come here,
daughter, get over here.
Hey, you over there, come here.
It's like, Dad, everyone else in class has names. I don't care. That'd be rough for like the teacher. How do you get that student's attention?
You with the glasses and the brown hair. Nope, the one behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. God, you with the dumb parents.
You with the parents.
Like, what?
You with the parents that don't love you.
Oh dang, that's every kid. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I was just talking to Jocelyn about one time when I was working in the movie theater, when I was cleaning the theater, there was a couple just chilling. I don't think it was with you. I think I was with Keegan, and I was just getting ready to clean, and this couple was just chilling there. I hate when people just sit there and wait. And I was like, "Is it okay if we clean in here?" And then they were like, yeah, it's fine, we're just choosing baby names. And I'm like, what? They're looking at the movie credits trying to choose a name. I'm like, what?
That's when they were sitting after Lion King.
Thanos' name is in the Lion King. There's a real dude named Thanos.
There's like Thanos. Yep, got it.
Yeah. It just blows my mind that somebody named their kid Thanos before Endgame, or even before Infinity War came out. That was like 20 years ago. That dude was named Thanos, at least.
Ashley and I just got in this big argument over. We were just talking about names, you know.
Yeah.
And like we both agreed on the name, like Stanley. For her boy, and then we were like, it's kind of cute, right? And then it was in person that we did that.
Yeah.
And so I get home and stuff. We're not together anymore, and I text her about it. Stanley, right?
That sounds right.
Stanley.
Is she gonna? Oh, is that why you had that on your story?
Then she freaking hits me.
She
corrects me with like an asterisk. Stan Lee, like the fucking Marvel guy, like, but one name, Stanlee, and I was like, I go, are you kidding? And she's like, no, why? I'm serious. That's how you'd spell it. And then we get this big argument, and the funny thing is her name's Ashley, spelled Ley at the end. I was like, how would you like it if you spelled your name Lee? And she's just like, well, that wouldn't make sense. And I'm like, exactly, bro, it's the same thing.
What? No, Stanley is not a double E.
You don't have two
name.
Two
That's
E's
weird.
at the end of it. I was like, fuck you mean?
That's super weird.
I know. I thought she was joking, like just yanking my chain for a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering why that was on your Instagram story.
Yeah, and
I was like, what?
everyone chose it. I think it was 96% chose like how I spelled it, because how a normal person would spell.
When I think Stanley, I think of like the dude from Holes or the dude from The Office. That black dude. He's so... I love Stanley. You watch The Office?
No.
Dang.
I used to watch it, like my parents watched it like when it was on TV, not Netflix.
Oh, dang. That was a while ago.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I seen like a couple episodes when it was like on air, but after that, I feel like nobody cared until it was on Netflix.
Correct.
But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe people think that about like what shows are like on now that people care about, that are like The Office or like New Girl or stuff like that. Friends? No, friend. I mean like shows that are like going on, like shows that are like on a weekly basis.
Oh,
right
that they
now.
don't watch. Like yeah, that's what like, happened with New Girl. Like I had to, or there was a show that I kind of got into. I didn't watch the second season, but it was called Sinner.
Sinner.
And it was
Rip.
And I watched the first season. I saw it was new, and then one day I was scrolling through channels. It just had the one season. And I was scrolling through like TV one day, and it was on like a season 2, but they have to wait like a couple months or however long after it's off air to be able to put it on Netflix.
Yeah.
So they can still try to get that crowd watching it on regular TV. It's nice like you just don't think that this is like it's on regular TV sometimes when it's on Netflix.
Now that I think of it, I think Riverdale. People care about that on like a week-to-week basis. But I don't know.
You watch
It's just
Riverdale?
like, yeah,
Oh.
It's all right.
It's
not bad.
I was gonna ask if any. I didn't know if any dudes actually watch Riverdale.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just like some of it's kind of weird. Like some of it, I either really like the whole like when they're in gangs and stuff. Like there's these people called the Serpents, and they're on like the South Side, and they're like the edgy kids, and they like deal drugs and stuff. They're cool. They're like a cool part of the show. But then you get like the redhead main character in like a love triangle, and I don't care about that kind of stuff. Yeah. That kind of stuff I don't really care about.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's like the main crowd that watches it is for that part.
I don't. Yeah, that part I'm just kind of like, all right, can we get back to like the cool edgy kids again? I like that. I like that part. But yeah, I feel like there's something in that show for everyone. Except they use the word mansplaining in at least every episode. Like that's not a joke. That's not a joke.
God.
Like because we binge watched it, and I was like, what is happening? I was like, why is this in every episode? I was like, this is whack, dude. This is whack. Have you like noticed that about like the campus or like any of the students? I feel like it's very majority like left leaning here. But I feel like it's just because it's a college.
It's because it's a university.
I feel like you kind of have to be, otherwise you're racists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is it?
All the professors will be left leaning and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, my humanities professor is big.
Dude, humanities, there's no way you're right leaning.
So
no way.
She's all big on it and stuff. And I'm just ready to be done with that class already.
Yeah, I'm ready to be done with all my classes. It's weird, like, having to pay for classes that you don't want to go to, but they're required.
Yeah, I know. It's like you get told you're gonna choose your classes that you take and stuff again. Like you do later on, but you don't right now. Like I get to choose.
Yeah.
Sure, I get to choose my humanities class, even though I don't want it. But it's 3 options that I have to take. You have to take 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really get to choose, but you get to choose. You know.
Yeah. It's like.
That's why I'm kind of. I've been going through, I don't know, like bouncing back and forth between. I'm thinking about maybe going to NIAC next semester.
Yeah.
Money wise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd get my job back at the movie theater.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work like this next weekend, take people shifts.
Oh, it's no, homecoming's next weekend, so you'll be able to work then. I know, because no one will be able to work.
I don't want to go down to. I don't want to drive an hour to go to work.
You just said you were gonna do it.
No, but I have to go. I have to go to Mason for something else, like family stuff.
I'm going to Valley Scare this weekend. I'm stoked
That's
about
this
that.
weekend?
Well, it's from like the. It's from a while now.
That's pretty cool. Hey, Jaws, I want to go to Valley Scare.
I'm so excited for that. It's
Dude.
gonna be like a. What's that movie? Is it Hellfest?
Dude, we watched that movie. Oh my god.
Like
yes.
that's I want like
Yes.
that'd be just a cool environment. Obviously, I don't want people actually getting murdered.
Yeah,
and shit, but like
definitely.
like that's what I picture.
That's like
you know?
that's like
And
the
it just-
movie that made me want to go to like Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, it seems so cool. Like I want to get.
Yeah.
I love horror movies, and we talked about that last time. But just it seems like a cool environment and stuff, and just shit to go through.
Yeah, I was like, Jocelyn, we have to watch Hellfest. She's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, it's a Gucci horror movie where like people are dying, but you don't know like what's actually going on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's.
I'm going to that
That's
this
gonna be a
weekend.
good movie.
I'll get back to you on that. Let you know how that is.
All right. I wanted to go to like Halloween Horror Nights in Los Angeles because my brother graduates here in like a couple months.
I feel like those would be intense.
That would be definitely intense.
Those would be
but, like,
sweet.
But he doesn't graduate until like November, so like I don't think they still have
no,
it.
that's
And I'm
not-
like,
that's
dang
gonna be
it!
Those would have been.
And I'm not about to
insane.
go like, cause like I might already have to cut into my classes
Yeah.
to go to his graduation, and I don't want to cut even more just to go to like a Halloween spook fest.
Yeah.
But it's alright. This is like the first year that I think I'm like, that like I would be willing to go to that kind of stuff. Cause like last year, no chance, dude. I'm too scared for that. But like, I don't know. This year I just feel like I've watched a lot of horror movies these past like 2 years. And I think I'm getting not as scared. I'm definitely still scared all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy how much I changed. Like I used to. So my dad still won't watch scary movies, and that's my mom's favorite type of movie. But he's yet to ever. He won't.
Yeah.
He won't watch any, and stuff. And like I used to be the same way. So like whenever they'd watch, like so my mom and then my brothers would watch them with my mom, and my dad and I would go downstairs and stuff, and they'd watch the movie. And I used to be deathly afraid of stuff like that. And then now all I watch is scary things and stuff, and like I don't get scared from like a haunted house or anything. And I used to not be able to go to any of that stuff. It's weird how all that changed.
Yeah. I think like what changed for me is like I still get scared just because like it's a loud noise or like it's a scary face like all of a sudden like
Yeah.
like obviously that's gonna make like my survival instinct is gonna make me flinch. But I think like the difference is that I don't feel like I'm gonna die. When I was like in the second grade, those younger years, dude, I would be spooked out of my mind from like Spider-Man 3's Venom, cause like that dude had sharp teeth and like thought he was gonna come out and kill me. I thought he was gonna eat my face right off the TV.
We went to Disneyland when I was little and stuff, and we were on this ride where like it was like 3D stuff, and so like this stuff would land on your car.
Yeah.
When you're going through, and Carnage landed on ours.
Oh no.
And my parents told me I started freaking out, and like I threw my glasses at him and stuff, and just started screaming, crying, like just screaming, just ruined it for everyone else. But like I was just freaking out because Carnage just jumped on my fucking.
Carnage is scarier than
I know,
Venom.
and he jumped right in my face.
Yeah,
Scared the shit out of me.
So spooky.
So, yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I think what changed for me is like I watched a lot of horror movie YouTube channels and stuff like that, and like I started focusing more on like the behind the scenes stuff that like goes into making horror movies. Like, how do they do the fake blood? How do they
You
like?
you ever watch Dead Meat?
Yeah, that's like the primary one that I watch.
His kill counts.
Dead Meat is lit.
That's so good.
He puts a lot of effort. I used to watch him because he used to live stream him editing the videos, and those were a good time. He would just like listen to music and talk with the chat and stuff like that. Those are funny. You ever listen to his podcast with his girlfriend?
No, I just watched his. I've gone through his kill counts.
Yeah.
That's like what I'm on right now because I'm more recent into it.
Oh,
so I'm going through every single one of his kill counts. There's 200.
I think what's he at now? 3 million subs.
Yeah.
I think when he got big, which is when I first saw him, he was on Friday the 13th part 5 or something like that. And
Damn, that's early.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Didn't he start with Friday?
Yeah,
the 13th?
he started with Friday the 13th. So I saw his thing and I was like, I've never actually like seen Friday the 13th. So like I watched his YouTube channel and I was like, dude, these movies are kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did like Nightmare on Elm Street and like Scream and stuff like that. And then like once he did like the Child's Play movies, dude, those movies are weird.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Chucky used to scare the heck out of me, dude.
Terrifying.
He's a spooky boy. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but Norton has a haunted house every year, and apparently it's a big deal. Apparently, like people who don't even go to college come to it.
That's
like
sick.
just people around. Yeah, just like people who live here come to it.
That'd be cool.
And Jocelyn's part of like planning it and stuff like that. And
I'm not going in.
you're not gonna go in it. You could be one of the people that scares. Yeah. You should wear a costume
That'd
and
be
scare
fun.
people.
I would love doing that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I love scaring people. My mom's the easiest person to scare ever.
Oh, moms are so easy.
Oh,
my
whoa.
mom.
Moms
Whoa,
are, whoa.
whoa,
Moms are
whoa.
so easy. I mean, at the movie theater, I was getting
Shut up. Dude, my mom would like come upstairs and I'd be like, boo, and she'd be like, oh, don't do that, Cruz.
Oh, she gets so mad. She was like, my mom just always be, why do you feel the need to be such an ass? And I'm like, because it's funny.
Dude, one time my mom scared me. I don't think it was on purpose though. Like, I was playing a spooky game on my laptop, and it was I don't even remember what game it was, but I remember it was scary. It was like a very claustrophobic horror game. Yeah. And I just like, I'm playing it, and I hear like some noise coming from like my room, but I have all the lights off. It's like 12 o'clock at night, and my mom knocks on my she's like, and like on the wall in my room, and I jump out of my chair, I spin around, I have a pencil in my hand, and I'm about to stab her because I thought she was like a murderer or something. It's scary. I literally was about to kill her.
So I impaled my mom with a pencil.
Yeah, pretty much. I literally was about to stab my mom. I was like, don't do that. Don't scare me like that. She's like, oh, you scare me all the time. I'm like, that's different. It's different. Like, it's different and you know it. Okay.
I scared my mom so bad. I was like little, and I had this fake. I think it was more realistic than this, but I had like a fake toy spider.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went, and I didn't know exactly where to put it and stuff.
Oh God.
And so I ended up putting it when she was at work. I just put it on her bathroom floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm downstairs, and she gets home and stuff, and she apparently had to piss really, really bad.
Oh,
and so she
no.
runs in there and sees it right next to her foot and screams that she pissed herself. She was going in. Oh, it makes it
That's
so
funny.
good.
Jesus. I can't even remember the last time I peed my pants. I was talking to Jocelyn. I was talking to Jocelyn about this. I don't know if Jocelyn's never experienced this, but I know for a fact it's a thing. Do you ever in your dream, you're asleep, in your dream, you pee in your dream, and then you pee your pants in real life?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a real thing. And I was like, how have you never? Yeah, she's looking at me like it's not real.
It's hell. It's you wake up and
you're just a puddle.
And you're too old to be pissing in the bed, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh no, what do I do? Because I remember doing that. I was in middle. Yeah, I was definitely in middle school still. Definitely. And
it definitely wasn't last week, guys.
Yeah, no, no, I didn't have to change beds with my roommate. I just smell like piss in here. I don't know, dude. I smell it too. But I remember I specifically walked into this camper. Yeah. And I started peeing in it, and then I woke up and I was just really warm. Mm-hmm. And just looked, and I was just covered. And it was on a school day, and it was 4 a.m. I was like, oh no. So I had to go wash everything and stuff, and so I didn't sleep. Because I had to wash everything before I didn't want to tell my mom I pissed the bed, you know? I'm in middle school. I don't want to be like, Mom, I wet the bed again.
I wet the bed again.
She's like, is this seriously a weekly thing?
A weekly thing?
I'm kidding.
Dang, dude. That's rough.
Like, you don't still wear pull-ups to bed?
Pull-ups? Oh, the diaper?
Yeah.
What? Nah. No, I can't remember the last time I was in a diaper.
Yeah, catch me at a pull-up.
Yeah, dude, I was like, one time, this is not a peeing story, but one time I was at China Buffet with my family, and I ate so much fried shrimp. I, like, grabbed a plate, which are about, like, I don't know, just average plate size. And it's a buffet, so I can get however much I want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I can get infinite amount of... And they just put out, like, fresh new shrimp, like, fried shrimp.
Okay.
So, I literally, like, grabbed the spoon and filled my plate until it was, like, a mountain of shrimp. Like, it was a literal mountain. And I take it back to our table. I'm not even kidding you. I'm pretty sure I ate every single shrimp. Like, I don't, like, as far as I remember it, I ate every single one. And I'll have to confirm that with my dad because he knows the story a little bit better than I do. But everything was fine. It's all good. And then we get back to our house at the time, and my brother has friends over, as per usual, and they're just hanging out, playing freaking Rock Band or something like that.
Yeah.
And we used to have a bunk bed at the time, and I think I was hanging out with them. I think I was like watching them play Rock Band because, dude, I'm the little brother. I'm not gonna join.
I'm a little brother too.
I'm not gonna join playing it with them. And like something just came over me, and like my belly just went, and I was like, oh no! And I sprinted into our room, and I go onto his bed, and I just let like a whole volcano of puke just like all over his bed, and he got so mad at me.
He
was like,
but that was your instinct, was to go throw up on his bed?
Well, he was like, why didn't you go up to your bed? I'm like, one, my bed's on top.
Wait, why did you run to the beds to throw up?
I can't remember if there was a bathroom down there at the time.
Okay, so I don't understand why you're like, I can imagine you sit in the living room like, oh, gotta throw up, and you just run to your bed.
I'm not sure if there was a bathroom, but like, I was like, dude, I gotta go like lay down or something. So I went there. I was like sprinting, and then I just threw up all over his bed,
okay.
And he got so mad. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna throw up on my bed.
Idiot.
It's my bed. I still need to sleep. And I was just like, yeah, that was a rough time for me, dude. I have too many puking stories and not enough peeing stories.
I've had a similar time because I have really bad like motion sickness, and so like I get really bad car sick. And we used to go on vacations all the time and stuff, so I'd get sick. My mom said every time we'd go on vacation, I'd throw up on the side of the road. But one of the times we were going, I don't know where, but we were going and stuff, and I'm sitting in the back with my brother, and all of a sudden, like, it just overcame me, and I didn't have time to react or anything, and I threw up into his luggage, my brother's luggage. So he didn't have it on all over, like, his pillow and everything, he said. So I just ruined every single one of his things for that vacation.
That's so gross.
And then we didn't want to sit with it in like the car, you know, because it smelled really bad. So they just had to ditch it all. But I just ruined everything.
That's so gross. That's so gross.
Freshman year band trip, we went to Canada.
Do you want to come over here for a second and tell a story? Jocelyn's talking about a story.
Freshman year, we went to Canada, and so it's like a 13-hour bus trip, and it's a bus, and it sucked. And I also have motion sickness. And the dude that I was talking to at the time was also on that trip, and I was, like, sitting next to him. And I had to, like, throw up because it was really bad. And he's like, just use my bag. And I was like, no. I was like, no, I can't do that. And he's like, you have to. And I threw up.
Isn't there, like, a bathroom?
It was, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone was in there, like, going number 2. I was not about to go in there. And I threw up. I threw up in his backpack.
Didn't you put a window down?
That's so
And then,
gross.
so it was like 6 more hours till we got there. We got there. These ladies gave me some motion sickness pills, and then he spent the whole day telling his friends that I threw up in his backpack.
That's gross.
It was the worst.
Literally every time we take Jocelyn on a trip or like drive like longer than 2 hours, we have to like get some leave or something.
Mm-hmm. Does it help when you sit? If I'm driving, I don't get car sick.
I don't.
Or if I'm like, or just the farther up in the car you are, the less car sick you get. So if you sit in the back, like I remember we used to go on big RVs for like my travel baseball, and everyone would be having fun like in the back, and I could never go back there because I'd get really sick. So I just have to sit in the front. But
yeah, I feel that. I feel like I'm more like.
It definitely helps a lot for me.
I feel like it's like a perspective thing. Like I don't know what it is, but like the back of the car is way more sketchy than the front.
Well, and it's just you can see like especially like, if it's on a bus or an RV, you can see the back will shake a lot more and stuff and move.
Oh yeah,
and moves a lot more, and it'll have like more sudden like little like jerks and stuff.
Jerks. I'm just kidding.
You're not gonna jerk off in the front of the bus, obviously.
God. Yeah.
You took it there first.
You're
so
right.
don't be upset at me for
You're
that.
right.
What's your bird's name?
Yeah.
I'm
My
gonna
bird?
Die, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's your bird?
I have a decoration that is it's a crow in a cage because it's spooky. It's starting to get spooky season.
I like this one.
Oh yeah, we have a neon ghost light. It's just a simple ghost design, but it's pretty
Simple
lit.
but cute.
Simple but cute. It also has a flicker light.
Stripping. So.
Nice. It also has like a flicker setting, so it kind of like flashes and stuff like that.
Oh, so you can have epilepsy tests.
Yeah.
Sick.
So if I can just invite people over here, turn it on. If they start having like a seizure, I'm like, dude, somebody ain't strong enough for my room.
No seizing in my room.
No seizing.
Cody, what'd I tell you?
God.
There's no seizing in my room.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have a name. This little bird boy. I also got this cool fake skull. He's pretty neat and chompy. Ooh, it has a working jaw. It's almost life size. I think it's probably the size of like, I don't know, a teenager skull or something like that.
Oh, weird. I'm a teen. So that's like my skull size?
Maybe. It's probably pretty close. It's a little bit smaller. But yeah, probably like a preteen or something. I don't know. That's about how big it is. Then we decorated our door.
This is
you can probably
the
see.
occipital lobe in the back here.
Right.
The frontal, temporal.
Right.
That's all I got.
Where's the hippocampus?
Hippocampus, and then that's in the brain,
That's
like
in the
middle
brain.
of the brain.
Yeah.
I think.
That's the memory thing. I remember because like in class,
Yeah,
we
the
talked about it
hippocampus.
for like an hour.
So your hippocampus remembers the hippocampus.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We also have like a fake skeleton hand over there that's just peeking out of the microwave.
I keep bumping into you.
Yeah.
So I used to. I'm weird. All right.
Yep, that's true.
So we had this in high school. In our anatomy class, we had like the whole skeleton.
Right.
He chills in the room, and I named him Gerald and stuff. It's like I would always make jokes. Like he'd be on like my Snapchat story like once a week. I'd be like recording him, like saying something to him. And one day I get in there because it'd always be before my teacher got in there. It'd be right after lunch. I'd go. Me and my friends would go get in the class, and he would be like 5 minutes behind. So, but one time I went in there and stuff, and I took him. I go, "Oh, Gerald, you're getting a little handsy today." When I'm recording stuff. And so I unzipped my pants and put like his hand in there. I was like,
No.
"Gerald, relax.
No.
We're in class." And of course, my teacher shows up early that day, and goes, "What are you doing?"
Oh my god.
Right behind me, and I turn around, and zip up my pants.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Nothing," and then just walked and sat down at my desk.
Heck?
Oh my god, I felt like my life was over, bro. It was horrible.
You know Spencer? We used to work with him.
Did I ever work with Spencer?
I don't know. I thought you did. If not, then I'm just gonna disclose this story.
I don't think I know.
All right,
Wait.
then what?
What's he look like? Wait, is Spencer the
He
guy?
has glasses.
Who's the guy that was with Grace?
That's Spencer.
That's Spencer.
Yeah.
I never worked with him, but
Yeah.
I know who he is.
Apparently, like, when he went to the high school, he took the there's like a electrical current like generator.
Okay.
So like you just hook it up to metal stuff.
He's gonna
and
put it on his
and it
nipples.
shocks it.
Is he gonna put it on his nipples?
He puts it on the zipper to his jeans and turns it on. And I guess he had to go to like he had to leave after
He had to
that.
He had a raging erection after that.
It just powerhoused him for like the rest of the year.
Dude, you know,
I was like,
I would so
what?
tell my friends that I charged my balls.
What?
Because you have all those electronic currents going to your
Dude, he probably
crotch.
became the Spider-Man villain Electro after that. except all of his powers just come out of his wang. Instead of like shooting lightning out of his hands, he has to like pelvic thrust to get some lightning out.
So mad. Just shooting lightning.
He's like flinging his waist forward. Oh my gosh. No, that's jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that dude's weird.
Does Grace go here? I swear I saw her the other day.
You know what? I think she does. So does Natalie.
Oh, I knew Natalie was.
Yeah.
I worked with her a lot in the summer.
So does Krista. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I think so. Because I'm pretty sure I saw Krista.
Well, for all you people listening, you're not going to understand.
Yeah, you guys don't understand who these people are, but who cares?
Can you get with it?
Yeah. Can you, update yourself?
Go introduce yourself every day at Cinema West. Introduce yourself to people so you can follow our stories.
Exactly. Yeah. You make a lot of new friends here? You got a new squad yet?
My roommate
went
to Clear Lake, and so, there's a lot of Clear Lake kids here. So
I didn't know that.
I hang out with them, but on my own, have I made any friends? No, I don't hang out with anyone I'm really talkative around, I'm talkative around you and stuff, at work and stuff, but I'm really socially awkward, and I have really bad social anxiety. It's around new people, I won't talk or anything, and that's kind of my thing. And I don't party or drink or anything.
Me either.
So that's, if you got your girlfriend, you can chill with too, though. But they'll all go out and drink and stuff, and I don't have necessarily anything against it, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go to these parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And be around it all. So that's why I'm also thinking necessarily maybe just going back home, because I have friends that are the same way then back home too.
That makes sense.
Because when they go out and do stuff, I'm not gonna go because I'm not gonna go party or anything with them. So that's where I'm kind of stuck in that in between.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why you need it necessarily to have fun. Why can't you just have fun without it? That's kind of where I sit at.
For a second, I thought you meant friends. I was like,
sitting in my room alone is so much better. No, but I'm talking about alcohol or anything.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. I'm like, dude, just give me a Coke.
Yeah,
just get
let me drink some pop. Let me have some the syrup from the movie theater. That's
so gross.
Just the drink syrup,
that's
so it's thick
gross.
as shit. No carbonated water. Just
so nasty. Dude.
It's so strong.
It's so nasty. Yeah, dude, that's gross. I don't know. I have people that I talk to, but I don't have a squad of people. At home, I have people that I can hit up on Snapchat within 10 hours. Not even within an hour we could be hanging out.
Oh, easily.
But
exactly.
Here it's I don't want to hit up people on Snapchat because I feel it's weird. I feel if I'm hey, do you want to hang out? It's huh?
Sure. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's what do you want to do? Walk around? It's I don't know. It's just weird. It's I don't know. I feel a lot of people are already friends here.
Yeah,
but
a lot of people just know each other.
A lot of people are from this area, so I'm what? I don't know. I need a squad, but it's hard to get a squad after I've had friends for since elementary school or since intermediate.
Yeah, just people. That's what I was always saying, and that's my parents and stuff. And I was just yeah, I know I'll meet new people, but I could still have the ones that you're that know everything about you already, and you can just when I went back home Saturday. I was gonna stay here this weekend, but then I got really, really bored, and so
that's understandable.
After Friday night, showered and stuff. I got a haircut on Saturday. Got some Arby's and went home.
Nice.
And so,
I need a haircut.
but I was and then so I texted I just hit up some of my friends. Just that short notice, I was I'm on my way to Mason City. Can you guys hang out? And kind of figured out I hung out with 3 different people in the same night or the same day because I hung out with group me and Jake County.
Oh, yeah, I saw you guys mini golf.
So we went mini golf. Then I hung out with Jacob Nelson. Him and I just hung out. And then later that night, my friend Brady, when he got off work, he came over and he stayed the night at my house. Like, just stuff like that. Just hours notice. I let him know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ask for people's Snapchat here, though.
Oh, yeah, that's
There's
so
there's these two kids in my humanities class that I actually enjoy talking to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like, hey, what's your Snap? You know?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's weird to ask.
Like,
yeah, a lot of times you can just add people on Snapchat through, like if you follow them on Instagram or something, it's in their bio.
Yeah.
Or something, and I can just follow them, but, like, I don't know anything about these guys.
It's so weird. Like, the only reason I have a few people from the dorm, because we all made a group chat before school even started.
Yeah.
And I have some people from one of my classes because we have a group project.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if it wasn't for that group project, I don't know if I don't even know if I'd have their Snapchat. Like, I just don't want to ask for.
Yeah.
Like, because then if I ask for people's Snapchat, then it, like, if I feel like people are like, oh, this person wants to hang out sometime,
or they're gonna try to talk to me.
Yeah, and I feel weird, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird making new friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, although I try and talk to people. It's just like people here have a different vibe than what I'm used to.
Completely agree. I completely agree that, like, you're around some people and it's just like, this feels weird.
I'm just,
I
I don't know.
uncomfortable
I don't know
sometimes.
what it is.
I don't know how to describe it either. That's a good point. Like,
I don't know. Are you in any clubs yet?
No.
Clubs is where it's at. Clubs is like
Are you in a
where
club?
Yeah, I'm in history club, and you and I Republicans, and Republicans I'm not really sure how chill those people are, but the history club people, we're chill. We're chill. We can make history jokes, and like one of the
history
people,
jokes.
Yeah, we were playing Jeopardy, and then we clicked the thing, and it was like the murderer of the Archduke that launched like World War I or something like that, and I was like John Wilkes Booth, and like obviously that's not correct, but if you know nothing about history, you probably wouldn't know what that is a joke as.
Didn't John Wilkes? Did he kill? Yes.
Yeah, it was Abraham. Yeah, he killed Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, I knew that.
Not the Archduke of freaking Turkey or whatever. I don't remember which country it was.
Is there a non-believers in dinosaurs club? Or is it? Is that just me still?
It might still be you. We can get into that, but I think you could start a club. You could start. Oh, dude, we should start a conspiracy theory club.
You just have to have an advisor.
Yeah, but it could get out of hand. Just conspiracy theory club. Like, as long as it's not like there's real basic ones that I've heard everything about. Like, I don't want to hear no flat earthers.
Everyone knows about flat earth.
Shut your mouth about flat earth.
Everyone knows about like celebrity clones.
And I don't need the 9/11.
Reptile people. You know, stuff like that. Everyone knows about that. But, like, not everyone apparently knows about dinosaurs being fake.
Right?
So if you want to jump into that, we talked a little bit last podcast about how Reese doesn't think dinosaurs exist. Okay. I'm gonna be open-minded. I like the idea of dinosaurs because there are these big behemoth creatures, which is really cool. But
okay.
Are you just gonna read
I'm not gonna read
paper?
Yeah, I have like paper. I'm just gonna like pick excerpts from it. So
explain the whole dinosaur deal, because I want to know what's up.
Okay. I'll start with. Let's see here. Where did I? So I started talking about like paleontologists. You know,
right.
They're the.
Yep, they study the fossils.
Yeah, they study fossils, and so how my take on it at first is these paleontologists originally did think that they were finding these dinosaur bones, and they did not know much at the time. What they were finding were just regular old animal bones, and possibly animals that had gone extinct. Like, I believe in saber-toothed tiger, like woolly mammoth and stuff.
Yeah.
Just because you can see the resemblance and stuff, and that's clearly that's something.
Right.
You know? And so some animals have gone extinct and their bones have been found, but there's no such thing as dinosaurs, like the ones in like Jurassic Park movies.
Okay, like T-Rexes.
Yeah, like those aren't.
What about an
Okay, right, like right there.
Ankylosaurus.
There are no animals that you can find that look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or dinosaurs of that nature. When you can find like an elephant and woolly mammoth, saber-toothed tiger, you know.
Okay. What about chickens?
What do those look like?
Pterodactyl.
They look like a pterodactyl.
Kind of. A little bit. This guy kind of looks like a pterodactyl.
But that doesn't look like a chicken.
Well, it's a crow. It's a crow.
Yeah, okay.
It's a crow, but like...
So all birds
Alright.
look like a pterodactyl because it's just a made-up dinosaur bird then.
Okay.
Because they're like, okay. So after the big hits in the 1800s with the findings of animal bones, the last century has really grown in finding these so-called fossils. And museums have blown up with displays of these dinosaur exhibits. Paleontologists now just find some old rocks that are filled with minerals and chip away at them and file them down into shapes of bones and claim they have found the next species of dinosaur. Some might even take an easier way out and find dinosaurs that are already in the shape of these bones and turn those in. Fossils are found inside of rock bed, and when fossils are tested, they are no different from actual rock. And then, like I had gotten into, like how museums they display the fake one, and they'll tell you like it's replicas and stuff or whatever.
Right.
And because they're hidden away, but you can't, they're too rare to be able to be seen or whatever, and they don't use real fossilized bones because they don't have enough to make up a full skeleton ever.
Right.
And so, but yeah, it's just like, oh, this is what it would look like, but we don't have all the bones to show you that.
Right.
But this is what it's supposed to look like. Like, how do you know that? They just put things in place.
So they don't have all the bones.
Correct.
But then when like a museum uses it, they just like
they just
fill
base,
in. They
base
just
off
fill
what they
in
have.
like
Yeah.
other bones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, even though you cannot see, feel, touch, or examine any of these bones, just trust them. Isn't that what you've been taught to do? People are money hungry, and it has come to the point that dinosaur fossils create money and stuff. And it's a business. Everything's a business.
Yeah.
Everyone's heard the saying that everything's a business. Yeah. And this is just another thing that I believe is a business. Okay, here's birds and reptiles.
Birds and reptiles. Here we go.
They are claimed to be dinosaurs, or at least the closest relatives of dinosaurs.
Right.
UCSB states, although birds are thought to be the only living dinosaur descendants, some other animals living today are related to dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are in the reptile group, which includes turtles, crocodiles, birds, lizards, and snakes.
Dude, can you imagine a giant turtle dinosaur?
And you do have giant turtles and like tortoises.
But like one that's like the size of like this room. That'd be crazy.
Or like giant sloths. You ever seen those?
Giant sloths?
There's like fossils of giant sloths.
What? I've never heard of that. That sounds cool though.
Pull up a picture. You look up giant sloth.
I'll look up a giant sloth. You keep talking.
Yeah. Birds have hollow bones, and if they are the closest descendants of these dinosaurs, the bone structure does not add up. Birds have these bone structures so that flying is easier. Imagine these giant animals that could weigh more than 50 tons having hollow bones. Their bones would break, and they are in no way shaped strong enough to hold any of these dinosaur weights.
That's fair.
And yeah,
like
they do different
like
bone structures for like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, it's tough to think about.
Was that your whole paper?
No, I got a lot more.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
I'm not trying not to just read this whole thing.
I was like, dude, if that was your whole paper, I'm sick and tired of teachers talking about how they need a whole freaking week to grade stuff. I had to read all of your papers, bruh. It took me a minute to read my paper. I don't know. Is this a giant sloth?
It's like there's stuff that comes up. Yeah, like.
Are you talking about like that thing?
Yeah, look at there's like.
What the heck?
A fossil.
All right, Jocelyn, we're gonna get one of these for the room.
Where are you trying to put them?
I'll replace my desk with it. I don't know.
Okay.
My goal, my like number one goal in life is to get a polar bear rug because I've always wanted one. Although they're my favorite animal, so I do feel bad for having a rug of it. But like, if it was how about I could get a fake one. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a real polar bear.
Just ones sitting in your living room.
Yeah, they're just expensive, dude. They're like even like fake polar bears.
That's the flex of them. That's why people get them.
I'm like, yeah, it's a big dude. That's a big like statement.
Mm-hmm. You walk into someone's house and you saw a polar bear rug sitting on his living room floor.
my girlfriend, or not my girlfriend, my sister's friend. My sister's friend, who is a girl. I think I had to pick up my sister from her house or something, or like maybe we did like homecoming pictures together or something like that. Okay. And I go to their house. They open the door, and there's a polar bear rug right there in their living room. I was like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck are you rich people doing over here, dude? How did you get that?
Did you pet it?
No, I didn't go in their house. I felt weird. If I was like, hey, can I come in and just like touch your
Can
rug?
I pet your rug?
Can I pet your rug? What's its name? I don't know. Yeah, I was super jealous. I was like, what the heck? So dinosaurs, not real.
And okay, like well, at least if people can at least admit it's the whole idea of dinosaurs is just a theory.
That's true.
There's literally no. It's not. There's no proof.
There's no proof of dinosaur. There's no proof of anything before I was born. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that like Abraham Lincoln existed. You can't tell me that because like well you can't. You can tell me that, but like you can't like prove that. You can give evidence for it, but like you literally can't like prove to me that Abraham Lincoln existed. We talked a lot about this in my science class. My teacher was like, nobody can prove anything to you other than the fact that you exist. And I'm like, bro, why are you going so deep right there? That's what she said. It was weird. Once he said that, I was like, dude, that's real.
But yeah, it's just a theory. At least if people can at least admit that, you know.
Yeah.
Because their extinction is a theory, obviously, because there's different things that people say.
Honestly, I don't even care which one.
But it's just.
I like the asteroid one, but.
Yeah, but that one doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't there be a giant crater?
I think what.
At least there'd be an imprint.
I think one of the theories is that like, an asteroid hit and then like, the moon chipped off the Earth. And then, like, because of rotations, like, the rock eroded into the sphere that it is or something like that. There's also a theory that, like, Mars and Earth were, like, the same planet at some point, but, like, they broke away from each other or something.
If there was a giant rock that hit it, there'd be a huge dead spot. Nothing would be able to grow there.
What about the ocean?
There's still things that grow in the ocean.
Well, they adapted. It's been, like, millions of years.
I know, but there would be a crater or a dead spot in the Earth.
Do you
if
think
a giant thing came and killed a ton of life and just crashed in the Earth and that could break Earth?
Do you think we can create new species with like putting them under different like circumstances? Yeah. Or would it take like millions of years to do that? I've always thought about that. I'm like, because like I've always wondered like why haven't people had like different animal species have babies and make like new animals, but apparently that's not how it works. Cats literally can't have dog babies. It's just like something like doesn't work there.
Well, I mean,
like,
just be like a
DNA
person.
stuff.
This is a grosser thought, but like a person trying to make a baby with something else. It's not another like human.
Yeah, I guess.
Just because you don't have like the same anatomy and stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I don't like science, and I struggle with science.
Science is weird.
Science is my least, like, I guess everything's kind of like a science, you know, but, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the chemistry, biology,
chemistry?
Anatomy, I don't fuck with those classes.
Those are all theories, too. Everything's a theory.
Oh, I got something pointed out to me just recently that my roommate said, Stephen Hawking, right? He was the guy in the chair that did the black hole thing.
Yeah.
He's like, well, it caught me off guard because he's like, I really hate Stephen Hawking. I was like, what? Well, like, wait, what? And he's like, okay, not him. I was just like, how he got famous and stuff and how everyone thinks he's a genius. And he goes, I saw a tweet that said, Stephen Hawking really died without ever proving anything. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, because everything that he, like, came up with and stuff, you can't prove.
Yeah.
Like, you can't prove what happens to it in a black hole and stuff because you're not going to be able to see whatever comes out, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, everything he came up with, I was like, that's a really good point. So he's like, everything he could say, all of his stuff, it all could be bullshit, but you buy it because he was a smart person.
Well, that's what people say about Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
But people believe what Stephen Hawking said.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone, like, they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's
okay.
just, I think
That'd be
it's just because there's, like, evidence. Like I was saying, like, you
Mhm.
can't prove anything. You can just get
It's all about, like,
evidence
just
for it.
believing and trusting.
That's
kind of.
true. That was like, you ever seen It's Always Sunny?
I've seen
In
some.
Philadelphia?
That's something I've
There's
seen
like a
some.
clip in there where they try and one of them tries to disprove evolution.
Yeah.
And they're like, how are you gonna disprove evolution? And the dude was like, the dude's talking. I showed Jocelyn this because this is my favorite part of that entire show. And like they're talking and they're having like a debate kind of.
Okay.
And he's like, the one dude who definitely believes in evolution is like, dude, like, God didn't happen. Like, he's like, you just believe things, like, from a book because you think some people wrote it and you just want to believe it for some, like, faith. Okay. And then he's like, oh yeah, how do you explain evolution? He's like, well, because there's, like, math, there's, like, science, there's data that, like, explains it. And then he's like, well, have you done this research yourself? And he's like, no. He's like, well, you're telling me you have not done the research, you have not looked at the numbers, you have not looked at the data. And he's like, no. He's like, so you just get these things from science books, from smart guys.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah,
he's like, wait, so you're just getting all your information from a book? And he's like, same.
And he's like,
so
and
are
you just want to accept these things because people are stating it as so. And then he's like, dude, I don't even know how to like respond. He's like, what do you even want me to say to that?
So
like,
what you're saying is my middle school math or science book is the same thing as the Bible.
Yep, pretty much.
That's a good point, actually.
Pretty
I never
much.
thought
It's
about
like,
that.
yeah, I'm like, dude, you're right, dude. Like, everyone can be lying about these numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, like, as much of as people joke about fake news, like, that stuff could, like, that's legit. Like,
because if a smart person says something, a lot of times.
Yeah,
like,
if Elon Musk gave some data and said that it came from NASA, I wouldn't question it.
Anything Neil deGrasse Tyson says, I'm gonna take it.
I saw the funniest thing on Instagram. There's Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's like, and there's like a space, like, universe background behind him, and he's like looking up in the stars.
Yeah.
And then it's like a quote, and it says, "They're called peanuts because pee is stored in the nuts." Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I'd be like, yep.
I'd be like, yep, dude. He said it.
He did the research for it.
He did the research. It's real. Pee is stored in the nuts, guys. That's a fact. Jocelyn's like, dude, boys are so weird. Jocelyn's like, boy humor doesn't make sense.
That's true. But that's what's funny about it. Like, I can see something. Like, I feel like girls' sense of humor is too simple.
Oh.
Where, like, the fact, like, it would have been funny. Like, okay, you follow meme pages and stuff.
Yeah.
I could see something that'd be like, when you gotta go to the bathroom, and it's just a picture of a hamburger. I would see that's funny.
That's so,
I would laugh my ass off because I'm like, what? That's so dumb.
It makes sense. It doesn't. It's just like something in my brain makes a connection somewhere.
Like, that would be fun.
Somewhere there's a connection between anything and anything.
Yeah, like, that's funny as shit. But, like, my girlfriend won't get that or something. She'll try to show me something that's just, like, actual. I'll give it. It's, like, sometimes, like, actual comedy. Like, it's an actual joke. But it's, like, that's too simple that it's not funny. Like, I'm like, okay, there's the punchline.
It's just like when Thanos shows up and it's Jimmy Neutron's dad doing a T-pose. It's like, it doesn't make sense, but it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes me laugh. I don't know what. I literally couldn't tell you what it is. It's just something there, like, clicks, and it doesn't make sense, but it makes me laugh. I'm like, it's just like, I don't. It doesn't even need a caption. It could just be like a picture of, like, Garfield and a picture of...
Okay, well,
like...
Okay.
What?
So, you know, Woody, Toy Story, there's a snake in my boot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just... there's an undesired reptile in my footwear.
And it's all like distorted.
Yeah, and then when
the
you
colors are all messed
edit
up.
the photo like that, it makes it so good.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like this one just says, inside you there are 2 wolves. One is gay, the other one is gay. You are gay. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense.
It's so good.
But it's funny. Gosh. It could just be like a picture. It literally could be anything, probably.
Oh, there's one that's so good. This is just a joke, but it's some guy. Those normal like stock image pictures, and it's patient. My my back hurts when I wake up in the morning, and the doctor just goes, "Wake up in the afternoon, then."
What? Dude, that's how I feel like that's what I feel my chiropractor tells me.
Oh, my back hurts when I wake up in the morning. Wake up in the afternoon.
Yeah, duh.
That's fucking funny.
Obviously. Doctors 101. Just give them the most basic knowledge.
Can you imagine going to college for 8 years?
No.
That'd be hell.
No, I can't. Especially, like, I don't even like doing the homework I have right now.
That'd be so much harder.
And doing the...
like in detail?
Yeah, doing, like, how to save somebody's life homework. Oh, my God. No, thank you. That'd be really hard. I mean, like, I can do the Heimlich. I can give you mouth-to-mouth, even though I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to.
Prove it. Give me mouth-to-mouth right now. Prove it.
You're not dying right now, bro.
Dying for those lips.
God. That was like... I saw this... another stupid meme thing. It was like, bro. And the other dude's like, sup, bro? And then he's like, close your eyes, bro. And he's like, why, bro? And he's like, just close them. He's like, all right, they're closed, bro. He's like, what do you see, bro? And he's like, I don't know, bro. Nothing. And then he's like, that's my life without you, bro. And then he's like, bro.
Cruz and I would always make customers super uncomfortable at the movie theater when we would yell from where I'm ripping tickets and he's in the concessions, and Cruz would look at me, don't make me come over there and kiss you, Reese. In front of customers.
The customers just like,
what?
What?
What did you say? And then I would say something to it, but there's like, okay, there's a little bit too much sexual tension going on in the workplace.
Like, all right.
Oh my God.
What?
Should I tell that bathroom story right now?
Oh God. Oh God.
That you didn't even know what was happening?
Sure.
Oh, this is so bad. I was so ready to get fired for this.
Oh God.
So, Cruz and I are making jokes all day about kissing each other, whatever, whatnot.
We're not.
Which is weird.
Obviously, we're not gay.
Well,
we both have girlfriends.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
Gay.
Obviously, we're not gay.
I see a wiener, dude. I see my own wiener when I go to the bathroom, and I'm like,
ugh.
Gross.
Dicks are gross.
Yeah, for sure.
Anywho, so Cruz and I are making these jokes the entire time, and then our supervisor tells us, or manager, whatever, she tells us to go change the toilet paper in the family bathroom, so it's a one-person bathroom. So Cruz and I go in there to do that, and he gets...
I'm like...
He bends over, gets on his knees to change the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Right there. And so we're both in the one-person bathroom.
I've told Jocelyn this.
We're both in the one-person bathroom together. And so I'm trying to be funny, and his back's turned to me, so I pull my pants down all the way, and I'm like, this is what we came in here.
You still had underwear on, though. You still had underwear on.
I did. Okay, I did.
I don't know. I didn't see anything. I just figured that you had underwear on because.
No, I think that would have been. I think I still. Okay, well, all I know.
Because I'm pretty sure if you didn't, what happens next? The person would have.
My pants are for sure down. Yeah. All right, and I'm making this joke to Cruz this is what we came in here for, right? And he's just not turning around, not processing it, and he's just changing the toilet paper like he's supposed to, and I keep hey, are we going to do this or not? And he's just like, what? And he's not turning around. And I keep saying stuff, and he's just doing his thing. And so the door...
I'm doing my job!
Yeah, he's doing his job. I'm chilling with my dick out. Anywho, and so I didn't lock the door, and this chick opens up the door, and then Cruz finally starts turning around, because the door's opening, and my pants are at my ankles, he's on his knees, and this chick just goes... This chick just goes, whoops! Oh, and closed the door, and I started.
I'm pretty sure you took your belt off, and you were like, "So we doing this?"
I know I know
like
probably, but I know. And so I pull my pants up really fast and go lock the door, and I'm just freaking. I'm like, oh god, what if she tells the Cruz and I were in I was like, I can't explain this. I'm like, I can't tell Marlene it was a joke. She's not gonna understand that.
I know.
I'm like, shit's for sure. Oh god, please don't.
Oh god,
please don't report me for this.
I'm like, dude, customers, please stop.
So that was hilarious. That's one of my most embarrassing but good stories there.
Yeah. I was just changing toilet paper, and then like it's like, so we doing this, and I'll like turn around, and I'm like, what? And then this woman comes in, and she's like, oh, and I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I was like, dude, I don't know.
Cruz is the most lost because I remember telling him, I was like, my pants were down, and you go, what? Why? And I was like, I was trying to make a joke, but you wouldn't look, and you're like, why were your pants down?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's good stuff.